First play of this drive comes from the 27. Looking downfield on first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. He'll go to work in the air on second down. There's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
On third down, going up top. Moving away from pressure. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Might be calling a hot route. To the air, it's Manning. He's got it. And that's a very productive first down play at bringing up 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Let's it fly. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Awesome body control and great job, too, knowing where he is on the field to make sure he got his feet down in bounds. At this point, this guy's been open all over the field. And if I'm the QB, man, I keep throwing him the ball.
This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on fourth down. Complete out of the backfield. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On fourth down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. Listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better.
To the ground with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the option. Leaves it with the back. Runs through the tackle. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
The Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. Pulls and fires complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
From the red zone, looking for a man. And he rifled it, but it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Floating away. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Texas.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, come out in the second half now, trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Simpson. Oh, they're after him. Got his man downfield. Turning on the Jets. He's at the touchdown, Bama. Once he got some room, it was over.
You know, there's so many coaches.
I took control, went solo, and built my own online knife empire.
You just read it. Hello, it's your favorite sports talk here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe when you're going to make posts.
To keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Your shine in the first preseason game, 11-19, 103-yard passing. 2 TDs, you know, Coach Prime was fired up. Yes, Lord. Yes, you do it, Sanders. Oh, yeah, what now? Coach Prime. God is good. Shout out to Coach Roberto Brothers for sending us this video. LeBron James even weighed in. That young king looking good out there. Shakur Sanders. He's going up, head down, and grind, and head high to the most. And head high to the multi. Jordan Schultz, text from a high-ranking AFC North executive on the Browns rookie. Shakur Sanders. It's early, but wow. Actually shocked how good he looks. Nike football, when you get your opportunity, create the next one. Only matter of time. Yeah. Ocho, yeah. We can pick 2 plays, Ocho, but damn, he missed the Sam Strong safety blitz. Well, he had a guy ride over to the flat on 2nd and 18, and he skipped the ball to him. But you saw that over route that Brock Purdy throws so well in the San Francisco offense. You see him fit the ball into those small windows. Did you see him on the move throw that touch pass? Like the receiver made a great one-handed catch. Yeah. Did you see the touch?
Yes.
So, take off. You go ahead.
Listen, I wanted to see what Shadur would look like in a situation that wasn't advantageous to him. He didn't get any reps. So with as many reps as he should, prepare himself to be prepared for a game like this of this magnitude. Dylan Brooks hurt. Kenny Pickett hurt. Joe Flacco not playing. So the card that he was dealt with going to this game, can you be a leader of men? Can you go in, calm, show a presence of leadership, run the team, command the team, show that regardless of who's around you, you can still conduct yourself like quarterback one. He was calm, under pressure, went through progression, made some great throws, had some errant throws. You know, obviously that's what film is for. That's what the preseason is for. To fix the nooks and the crannies, to get him out. He looked like he belonged, He looked different.
He did.
And Andrew Berry, you made the right call. There's a reason that you wanted him. There's no reason he should have dropped as far as he did. You cannot tell me as any scout of those 32 teams that didn't need a starting quarterback, but those that needed a quarterback and were in need of one, watch film on Shadur Sanders and what he did at Jackson State, what he did at Colorado, and said, you know what, no, that's not my guy. The quote you just read from the scout in the AFC North if you watch film, what did you expect him to look like? He looked exactly like he looked in Colorado. He looked exactly like he looked in Jackson State. Calm under pressure. In the pocket. Going pressure. Making the right throws.
And it's all because of the points right now on the score.
That's what they expected to see.
What they expected to see and what some hope to see might be two entirely different things.
Talk to me, Dad.
Now, hope, man, I sure hope this happens, man. Versus expect to see. What I wanted to see. I wanted to see exactly what you wanted to see. I want to see, could he play with poise? Could he throw the ball with conviction? Could he be decisive? Could he go through the progression? The pocket collapses. Could he take off? He showed me some of everything. The override. Threw it on timing. Got in his face. Let him move. Dropped him right in the bucket. He bit those balls. Hey, pressure in his face. The second touchdown. Pressure in his face. The first touchdown. He sort of slumps off the flat. Safety hugging it. He bits it in. Gets it in. Boom. On the move. The touch pass over the top. As I mentioned at the top, the receiver did make a great play. But Shedeur had a nice lock. That's not an easy throw to make. He was impressive tonight. And a lot of people, they were in the chat last night, let's see what Shedeur does, let's see what Shedeur does. Well,
hold on, you know what they're going to say now? Oh, it's the preseason. Oh, he's not playing against their starters. Oh, he's playing against the...
He didn't have the starters either.
Well, hello?
I didn't see Jerry Jeudy. I didn't see Njoku. I didn't see it starting up any line.
No second chill for me. So this is what I have to say to those who are going to have another scoop. They're going to move the goalposts, right? They're going to move the goalposts and say, well, he wasn't going against the Panther starters. Well, obviously, if he's not going against the Panther starters, or if he doesn't have his starters as well, and when he has at his disposal and look that good with the 2 and 3s and maybe the 4 that are trying to make the team, things going to happen when you have the main characters in there around.
Right.
That makes your job a little bit easier. Got a little bit better in their position to know that he playing with tonight. What you think gonna happen?
Well, they can try to move the goalpost, but I ain't trying to get the field goal or PAT, so I'm gonna score anyway. And Shedeur Sanders scored tonight. I'm gonna give credit where it's 2 14, 23, 138 yards, 2 touchdowns, no himself, and he got 2 sacks. Like I said, we can nitpick a couple of things. Yeah, it's a strong safety, the Sam strong safety blitz. But it looked like, you know what? But it looked like you can tell the guy, bro, I need you to look up on that. You're probably not going to be able to outrun the safety. Lamar Jackson, hold on to the ball a little longer. Can he get outrun the safety? Josh Allen, same thing. That's not Shedeur. Shedeur is not a mobile quarterback. He's going to do the majority of his damage. He's going to be in the pocket. Tom Brady. I'm not saying he's Tom Brady, but he has the athleticism. That's not what he's known for. Go ahead, Coach.
But this is the thing. When he lacks in athleticism and inability to get out the pocket, he has great pocket presence, huh? Being able to move, being able to not telegraph but understand when that clock is ticking and when it's time to get up out of there. Right. He can play extremely well within the pocket without having to take sacks. What about the third down, huh? The third down, when he scrambled, the D-line ran a stunt, he was able to get outside of it.
You know what I like the most? He saw the stunt and took off immediately.
Yes.
That's what I like, Ocho. That's what I like. I don't know who's supposed to go first and who's supposed to. I don't know who's supposed to eat or who's supposed to cheat, and I don't know who's supposed to cheat or who's supposed to eat. But I tell you what, I'm gone. Yeah. I tell you what, y'all figured out the Bills did it tomorrow. But in the meantime, I'm about to pick up this first. I'm about to pick up the first down. He's played himself. He might have started after 4, but after this performance, he can't be number 4. Here's the safety. Wow. He told us something very, very interesting. He said, you can lose your job because of injury. Because let me tell you what's going to happen. If you get injured and you're out, and a guy comes in and he played better than you before you got injured, it's his job now. Ask yourself, Dylan Gabriel, before he got hurt, when he played better than what you saw Shedeur Sanders do tonight. Ask yourself this question. Was he playing better than what Shedeur was than what Shedeur played tonight? Yeah. So if you're going to answer those questions, Okay.
Right. And the thing about it, that people need to understand, for those that are in the chat, it's one thing to have joint practices. It's one thing to practice against yourself and look good against your players.
Yeah.
Scripted, huh? Everything is scripted, even defensively in those joint practices. At times, there's certain things that they want to work on defensively, and there's certain things that you want to work on offensively. When you get into the game, nothing is shared from team to team.
No.
So it's a green light and everything going as if it's a real game. You work in your scheme, your game plan, and all you have to do is execute. In its simplest form, as simple as preseason games are from an offensive perspective in the way the plays are coming. And he did that tonight to a hell of a job. One hell of a job. And it's just something to continue to build off of. Clean up. There were some mistakes. Obviously, there can always be mistakes and things you can get better at. And you continue to see different looks. You're not going to get many looks. Obviously, it's preseason. Everything you see defensively is very vanilla, cover two. Sometimes you might go in, man.
Count the plays, Ocho. Make the plays count.
Yeah. Oh, and listen, he made the count tonight. He made the count tonight.
You're a low-round draft pick, Ocho. He being a low-round draft pick, Ocho, you're not going to get the plays that a high-round draft pick is going to get. No, so don't go out there thinking that. But when it's your time, shine.
Yes. Gotcha.
It's your time, shine. And that, hey, when you say I don't count time, I make time count. Well, I didn't count plays. As my brother used to say, hey, I know you ain't get that many reps, keep your head up. Because one day John Elway going to call for you. He going to look for you. You need to make sure you're ready. You need to make sure you're where you're supposed to be.
Right.
Shador didn't get a whole lot of reps. When the opportunity presents itself. That's what luck is. It's when preparation beats opportunity. Robinson said some call it luck.
I'm glad you just said what you just said. You just said Shador didn't get as many reps as he should have in practice. But he got into a game, what did he do wrong?
You're right. But the rep that he did get in practice, he made those count. Because a lot of times I've seen it. I don't know if you've seen it, Ocho. I've seen guys. Man, I ain't getting the burn, man. I can't stop. And then when you get out there, you have to know.
You fuck it up, yeah.
Shador said, hey, these 1 or 2 reps I might get, the 3s and 4s, right? I gotta make these count. This has gotta be my best work of the day.
Yeah.
Because you know why, Ocho? It might be my only work of the day.
Yeah.
So if it's my only, it's got to be my best. Because this is the only time they're going to see me on tape. They see me standing behind and hey, I'm being positive. A good throw, a good catch, good run, good job offensive line, good play call, coach. But at the end of the day, I didn't get an opportunity to show you what I can do. And when the opportunity presents itself, that's what luck is. Preparation beats opportunity. Robinson said some call it luck.
Mm-hmm. Hey, listen, I'm happy for Young Boy. I'm happy for Young Boy. This is one of the few times, I can't think of the last time that anyone was excited about one of the Cleveland Browns game.
Did you see all those people in the stands with the 12 and with the sign? Did you see all that, no joke?
A Cleveland Browns game.
He's on the road. Cleveland don't travel like that, trust me. I was in the same division with the Jokers. And guess what? You should play them.
Same.
They didn't travel like that.
Yeah.
And they ain't got no reason to travel. But they've been bad a long time.
Yeah. So listen, tonight we saw a very small sample size. We saw a very small sample size of what Shador said it's going to look like. The fact that he played with the 2s, with the 3s, maybe against 2s and 3s. I say this to say that. What happens when he's with the 1s having to run that same offense?
Right. And you guess what? And you go and you game plan. I'm just calling plays arbitrarily, Joe.
That's it. That's all they're doing now.
I'm not game planning. Because we normally game plan game 3. Right. We go back and now the coaches go back and they look at what they did last season and we script the game plan that's going to be what we think we're going to see on 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down, 3rd and short, 3rd and long. This is down and distance area of the field. 1st and goal, 2nd and goal, 3rd and goal. Now we're calling plays, not just to arbitrarily call plays. We're calling plays with a purpose, for a purpose. And eventually they're going to get to that. But I was impressed with, I understand it's the preseason, but for someone that didn't get as many reps, right? Maybe the reps that he did get, he made them count in practice, and when he got his opportunity, when his opportunity presented itself, He took full advantage.
Yeah, what did you say?
Opportunity presented itself.
What you say when the rubber meet the what?
Road hit the road, baby. And so, Shador, he should be proud of himself. You know, him being who he is, raised how he was raised. I would say weird, I guess you raised livestock and animals, but anyway, being raised how he was raised. He's not gonna get too hot, Ocho, because guess what?
Yeah.
He didn't kill.
Yeah, you gotta say even kill. You know why? Because not only you have to deal with the noise on the outside, that's one thing. But now you got to deal with the noise on the inside, especially the owner coming out just last weekend. That wasn't my pick.
Yeah.
That wasn't my pick. That's not what I wanted. Andrew Berry.
How you doing?
Yeah, make sure Andrew Berry gets all the credit. Like you said, Brother Hammond, don't smile. Don't say anything start with S.
He said
Fish. Don't say shit.
Don't you say edge?
The nerve, the gong. I'm appalled.
Well, I'm a lady.
I'm gonna say this, and this is for everybody in the chat. Even if you don't like Shador, even if you don't like him, how do you watch film, college film on Shador Sanders and every other quarterback that went before him, and see what all of them have done, and say, you know what? No, I'm a pass on him. That's not the guy I want. New Orleans Saints. Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't know what other teams that were in need of a quarterback. How do you do it? I'm just asking from a person that played the game with the ball and understanding. I have an eye. I played the game for a very long time at a very high level. I'm not saying I'm a scout, but I know what it's supposed to look like in situations that are not advantageous for you. I just saw a young fella win at Jackson State, turn Colorado program around and won one game, regardless of what his record was in its totality, whatever it may have been. I know he didn't do it. He got the right pieces around him. I know he didn't. He's a winner. Regardless of what situation you put him in, and he showed it again. Nice. Put his back up against the wall.
Yes. He just has the demeanor of a quarterback. Nothing seems to impact him. He doesn't get too high. He doesn't get too low. He has the utmost confidence in himself. And most good ones really do. No matter how bad. And we've seen it. No matter how bad it might be going, the really good ones, you know if it's late in the ball game, they got a chance to beat you.
Yeah.
And Shador is in a situation where it's like, don't make any excuses, and he always says the right thing. Listen, it's not as easy as you think to always say the right thing, because you're dealing with the human element of it. Mm-hmm. The human element of it. No matter how much you have, no matter how little you have, no matter how good you've been, no matter how bad you've been, you're dealing with the human element. And people have emotions, people have feelings. And so sometimes when people lash out and say things like that, man, you know, you take the amount of time, but here's what's being written about it. Absolutely. He hears, he sees, if he doesn't, he's getting word and getting back to it. But I just love the way the man kept his head down, closed off his ears, and just did what he was supposed to do. He went to work. And that's how you have to approach it. Don't get mad. I ain't trying to prove you all wrong. I'm trying to prove me right. And in the process of proving me right, it was a great job. It was the first outing. Like I said, those throws. It wasn't so. It was the throws that he made, Ocho. Go back and take a look at that over ball. And we see Brock Purdy throw 3 or 4 over the game. How you had Debo over the plays. You Kittle on the over. And look at how you threw that ball, the timing of it.
We understand the anticipatory skills you have to have. And like with the pressure coming at you, there was one overthrow he couldn't even see.
Yeah.
Because in the replay, we can't even see what we just so long about. So we anticipated who the receiver was going to be, and he just made the throw and do it only where the receiver could catch it.
Yep.
You understand, you saw tonight, I don't think they understand how difficult the game is. I don't think they understand how difficult the game is. But he made it look like he's been doing it for a very long time. It's his first time It's his first time in an NFL game, but he's used to it. Oh, Chad, look at his mannerisms. Look how he got on the first down. Okay, you don't even get the watch celebration. Say, you know what, I'm looking at the time, but it ain't time yet. And just everything about him and being quarterback number one, just the way he carried himself. He was ready for the moment. No matter what they did, no matter what they said, just put me in a situation. Just hand me the cards. Give me the hand, and I'm gonna play it. And he did that just exactly how he should be like. The hand he was dealt, he played the hand very well. And it's only gonna get better. It doesn't go backwards. You don't digress. I'm excited. And this is coming from the Bengal fan. At heart, you're fighting for the Browns, to finally maybe have the answer at the quarterback position after trying 35 times over the years. You know, listen, man, I can go on and on about this, but go ahead, you got it.
I think the biggest thing is that I have to make him happy with the feeling that he belongs. I was 7th round draft pick. Shadur was 5. There was 12 rounds. I was 7th. There were 7 rounds. Yeah. But there is not one point in time that I didn't feel like I belonged on that field. I saw a lot of these guys in the pro game. I saw these guys in combine, and I read about it. Yeah. And I remember talking to my brother at the East West Trial. I said, these people are better than me. They're not better than me. I don't care what they say. Yeah. I remember going to the combine, and man, I ain't, what's taking red? I think 5, 4, 6, 4, 7. And I said, well, they're not better than me. They might be faster than me, but they're not better than me. I belong in the NFL. And when I went to Denver, all the guys that went before me, like, ain't no what. I remember asking myself, how in the hell did you get drafted before me?
So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical.
Yeah.
I said, well, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I said, it won't be long. It won't be. It was like the camp girl said, boy, the cat got his tail caught in the washing machine. You know what he said, Ocho? He said, it won't be long now. He said, she didn't know what he was talking about. His tail wouldn't be long anymore. It would be long for it all build.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. I said, you put the plans on, Ocho?
Yeah.
Bro, I'll never forget, because, Ricky, we went to camp before the advance. So we would go like a couple days before the advance. So we'd already be practicing. Right. And then Denver, before we headed up the green. Right. I saw it. They was nervous, Ocho. Like a long-tailed dog with a porch full of rocking chairs. You know, somebody lean back and go, be able to take it up, Ocho, you know. I thought they were nervous. I said, oh yeah. But that's all I need to see. Just a little fear. Yeah, a little fear in the man's eye. Because that's my greatest ability.
Yes.
Another man's fear.
Yeah. I like it. And listen, I know we've been talking about Shadur, but listen, remember I told you about the Panthers, right?
Yeah.
Remember I told you about the Panthers? If there's a dark, hey, chat, stay with me real quick. If there's a dark horse team that I believe in this year that's going to creep up and maybe they can run into playoffs, I said it would be the Panthers. They look bad. Bryce Young didn't look bad. Dennis Hogan went crazy tonight. T-Mac, the rookie from Arizona, looked right. I know they didn't like it. Y'all throwing out, getting into a little tussle. I love the passion. It's just preseason. That's fixable. But again, look how the Panthers look early in the game. For those I know everybody tuned in to watch you do it. But I'm telling you right now, and I said it first, someone that's not much of a Panther fan, didn't play the organization, they owe me nothing. I'm telling you, the dark horse team for this season, the Carolina Panthers, Bryce Young, and that receiving core. I'm telling you.
Right, Ocho, I ain't never been that hot in a preseason game.
No? Oh, it's awesome. Oh, yeah, no. They were going at it. They were going at it.
I ain't really got no trouble in practice. Bro. I'll tell you what Dan Reed gonna say, you fighting, that means we ain't working hard enough. Mike Shanahan say the same thing. We ain't working hard enough. Bro, it ain't like it is now, bro. Them 2 hour, 2.5 hour practice. Man, please, with pads, and your head on pads. Oh, let me take that back, Ocho. You have on, they call what they call shells, the shoulder pad and short. Right. It's not shells like they call it now. Yeah, got those little fitted styrofoam stuff on. That was not shells. I just had in the night. Shells with shoulder pads and shorts. Yeah. And you know, we hit. We hit back then. 907 was live. Yeah. T was a solid thud. And you know, trying to think out like 2 hands. Oh no. You put shoulders on it. You put pads on it.
But you better come to balance and be ready.
I remember Dennis Smith, we call him Kahuna, and Atwater. Man, they come down in that box. Well, we had bumpers back then.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Hey, Atwater ain't played well. Atwater coming down here, man.
And Atwater wasn't the bumper like Dennis Smith, Kahuna wasn't the bumper. Number 49.
Come on, 40
Yes, Lord. Ocho, I saw that just at 205, 210. Yeah, I saw him sitting lineman on their ass. They pulling, he ain't never gonna look. Right. That shoulder in their chest and sit down.
At 210?
At 210. Dang, here. Go back, if y'all can find it, go back and check the tape. He hit Roosevelt Park. They both ran. Pops come through the hole, he hit it.
It's Simpson. Working that
left side now.
Turning it on.
Marion Butts. Hey, if you a Charger fan, you know who, but back then, Ocho, they had a big running back. They had big Marion Butts. They had Rod Bernstein. They had Joe Carabello, big Joe Cox. I mean, they on tight end were like 300 pounds. Offensive line, mammoth offensive line. Yeah. Go back and look at that play. We did it Smith. He hit Marion Butts and he hit Roosevelt Box. Yeah.
You know what else was a thumper too? Remember Donovan Darius?
Yeah, I played against DD at Jacksonville. But that was back in the 90s. You had Chuck Cecil. You had Bart Carrier from Chicago. Yeah, well, back then, it wasn't nothing to business about that. They say you got him with the shoulder pad. What the hell you thought was going to happen? You come across the middle.
Yeah, you don't get that work.
This has been a day
get that work.
If you're this quarterback.
Rodney Harrison.
I'm surprised he's
Oh,
Rodney
with all four of them every time.
He hasn't been accurate.
Hey, I say, Jock, you stay out for knee. I say, gotcha. But boy, we definitely try to beat each other in the mouth. Oh yeah. Hey, that's a hard play, Joe.
Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is...
For sure.